In this video, I'll talk about 7 toxic types of people that you should avoid. Welcome to my channel. My name is Harry, and in this video, we will discuss about some toxic types of people that we should avoid in our lives. And in the end, I'll also give you some strategies to survive with one of these types, to deal with one of these types if it is absolutely necessary. Stay tuned. Number 1, the hyper-perfectionist. They're hard workers. You may like them in the beginning because of their hard work and dedication to what they're doing. But very soon, you will come to know that the only thing that they care about is power and control. They find it very hard to trust anybody. Everything must flow through them. They believe that once they turn their back, everybody is going to cheat them. As a result, they resort to micromanaging everyone. This lack of trust and micromanagement leads to resentment and resistance. They also have the habit of blaming others for everything that goes wrong. If you happen to work with a boss of this kind, then the only thing you can do is quit the job. If you have a friend of this kind, then that friendship will have no value because that person will never trust you. He will try to control you and will always try to take the upper hand in everything. And this friendship will have no value, no real meaning to you. Dating a woman of this kind will be a pure disaster. She will try to take control of your life and will never trust you with anything. She will always accuse you of sleeping with her best friend or any other girl. And please don't even think that she will ever change. If you try to leave her, she may cry and promise that she's going to change herself, but very soon she will go back to her own old pattern. Number 2, the rebel. They hate the authority and love the underdog. This may appeal to that teenage rebel inside you that hates the authority and wants to break all the rules. They hate the authority and all those who are in power for no good reason. They don't like to be told what to do, and everything must be done in their own terms. Actually, they're just trying to get attention from this rebel pose. They get addicted to the attention they get by doing this. And in the end, it's all just about power and the attention that they get when they behave like the rebel. As a boss or a leader, this kind will get you into unnecessary rebellion against the authority. For example, if at work your immediate supervisor of this kind, then he or she may get you involved in some kind of rebellion against a senior manager that you both report to, which will serve you no good and may even get you fired from the job. As a friend, they will try to turn you against any other person in your social circle who is more successful and influential. And that will ultimately decrease your status in the society. If you pursue a romantic relationship with a woman of this kind, then she may try to turn you against your friends or family who have some influence over you. For example, if you listen to your dad and ask for advice while making a decision, then she may try to convince you that your dad is just trying to control you and you should stop listening to him. And this will ultimately alienate you from some good friends that you have and your family members as well. Number 3, the personalizer. This kind, they like to take everything personal. Whenever you say something, even if it is a playful comment and it has nothing to do with them and you have no intentions of insulting them, still they may take it personally and feel offended. And sometimes they may not even vocalize it, but they will keep the grudge for a long time and may even look for an opportunity to take revenge. So they are not really that dangerous, but you should be careful with your words while you're dealing with them. If you work under a boss of this kind, then you should be careful of your words and your comments, and you should take care that you never offend him or her. If you have a friend of this kind, then to be honest, you'll never be able to open yourself up and have fun, because he or she may get offended at simple little things that you will say. And if you date women of this type, then you better be careful with your words. Number 4, the drama queen or the king. So this type try to grab the attention by narrating their troubles and problems. They like to position themselves as the victim so that you pay them attention. They make big issues out of small things to become the center of attention. They even gossip or manipulate the situation to create trouble and arguments between other people. They also believe that they can never go wrong and whatever they do is right. So they will never apologize. They will never bother about saying sorry, even if it is their fault. If you work under a boss of this kind, then you must understand that they will make big issues, big dramas out of small issues. So be prepared for it. If you have a friend of this kind, then you must not react to everything that they're trying to say or trying to get you to do, because they will try to do a lot of gossips. They will try to get you involved in the gossip. So you can just listen to it and let it go. Just don't take action and don't take it seriously. Don't get into a conflict or argument with somebody just because of something that that person has told you. And if you date a woman of this kind, oh my God, that's going to be a daring job. She'll make everything, every single thing appear a lot bigger than actually it is. So you can handle it if you are willing to do so, but understand that soon you'll get frustrated. Number 5, the big talker. They have big and interesting ideas. You will easily get impressed by their innovative ideas and the visions that they have showed you. But they do not have the motivation and the dedication to put their plans into action. They will never take the responsibility and they will never put in the hard work to implement their own plans. Instead, they will come back to you after some days with a new big plan or with a new big idea. They can never finish anything, and they will always have an excuse for not doing it. Even if they start working on their plans, they will never finish it. They will always leave it in between. And you should be careful if you encounter a person of this kind, because they try to find a sucker who will do all the hard work for them and will also take the blame if that all goes wrong. They're less harmful compared to the other toxic types. It is possible to have a friend of this kind or work under a boss of this kind. Just understand that the big idea that they're talking about is useless, is worthless. When they're talking about it, pretend to listen to that, and if required, say that, okay, we'll work together in it, we'll implement it, but once the discussion is over, forget about it. Do not put in your effort, your energy to implement any of those big ideas. Very soon, they will forget about it as well, and they will come back to you with the next big idea. And if you think that idea is really great, then you steal that idea, implement on your own, but do not involve that person in the implementation process. If you date women of this kind, then you gotta listen to her big ideas, listen to it, pretend to be interested, but again, do not implement any of the things that she's talking about, any of the big ideas. You don't have to implement. Just forget about it next day and listen to her next big idea. Number 6, the pampered princess or the prince. They have a regal air. They behave like they're superiors and should be treated differently. They have mastered the art of getting other people to pamper them. Their parents pampered them when they were young. Their parents reacted to their slightest whims and they protected them from the world outside. They gave them whatever they wanted. And now, as adults, they want to escape to that lost paradise by replicating that pampering. And they do it by behaving as if they're special and they need special treatment. You'll also notice that they display baby-like behavior when they do not get what they want. Throwing tantrum is very common with them. As a friend, you'll soon find yourself obeying their commands and doing things for them which are not at all necessary. If you spot this kind of a friend in your friend circle, then just treat them equally, just like you treat anybody else in the group. No need to give them any extra treatment or any privilege. For example, if you have invited your friends to your house for a couple of beers on the weekend, then no need to go and buy some expensive exotic beer only for this person. Let him or her drink what everybody else is drinking. If you date a girl of this kind, in the beginning, you'll be enchanted by her regal air. You'll feel like doing special things for her because you will think that she is different, she is superior. But very soon you'll get frustrated. So the best thing to do is just treat her normally. Just treat her like a normal person, just like you treated any other girlfriend of yours. And that's the best way to deal with them. And finally, number 7, the moralizer. These people are extremely judgmental and they defy any kind of pleasure. They do not like and they can't tolerate other people enjoying and having fun, having a good time. They find a way to criticize and paint every pleasure as some kind of guilt. In one word, they are fun spoilers. Interaction with this kind will take away all the positive energy and the good vibes. So what you should do is, no matter what they're talking about, just listen to it and don't take it to your heart. Don't believe in what they're saying. Don't spoil the good mood that you're in, and do not doubt the simple little things that you like to do. There's no guilt associated with it just because that person has said. So you keep on enjoying your own things in the way you want. Thank you for watching. And if you think that this video helped you in any way, then please do subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. Until next time, bye.